Hey, what's up everyone? TJ here, out snowboarding today on Blackcomb Mountain in Whistler, Canada, checking out the LibTech box knife snowboard. Alright guys, the box knife is a true twin freestyle focused snowboard. It rides exactly the same in either direction. And the first couple of things I noticed as soon as I got this board on snow is, first of all, that it's actually a really light snowboard. It just felt really light in my arm carrying it around, and it also felt very maneuverable in the park. Just really easy to whip around thanks to its lightweight construction. And I also found the flex to be a little bit softer than I was anticipating. LibTech rates this guy as more of a mid-flex snowboard. I would say definitely on the softer side of medium. Not a super soft snowboard. It's got a good park flex, but it's for sure on the softer side of medium. You can get some good flex in this guy. And kind of going along with that is the C3 camber profile. So this board is going to be camber dominant from contact point to contact point, which is the two widest points on the snowboard on the nose and the tail. So this guy does have some decent pop and decent stability and a nice in control feel when you're riding it, but it has a mild rocker between the bindings. In my opinion, that actually creates some really nice flex zones. So if you're trying to get into presses on rails or doing butters, it's not too difficult to get some nice tall presses going on the box knife. That camber profile combined with the medium soft park flex makes this guy very jib friendly while not being too soft to take on the larger features as well. Today I was hitting a nice range of features size-wise here in the Blackcomb Park. Some larger jumps at the top to some more medium to smaller jumps at the bottom. So I kind of got to feel out the full range. And I'll say that this board is definitely going to be comfortable on the larger features, but if you do get too far over the nose or tail, it can butter out on you. So I wouldn't really say this is like a jump-specific snowboard. It's more of kind of an all-around park board. It's soft enough to get those presses and more technical rail tricks going. Still going to be fun hitting the larger features, but as you do start to step things up on this board, you probably want to focus on technique, landing more with your weight centered so you're not relying on the tips of the snowboard too much, because you can find the limits of that stability. The box knife also runs Magna Traction, so it's like a wavy kind of serrated edge going down the side cut of the snowboard. What that's going to do is isolate your weight along those contact points if you're on firm or icy snow to really help bite down and give you some extra grip. In the Blackcomb Park here today, after that first larger jump, there's kind of a steep section before you get to the rail line, and it was actually pretty icy and pretty firm throughout the whole day, and allowed me to really feel out that Magna Traction. You can really feel it clawing on the snow. And for me, that just gives me some more confidence throwing more weight into my turns, knowing that the board's gonna really bite down and it's not just gonna wash out on me, even on that more firm, icy snow. Another thing I like to call out on LibTech snowboards, and GNUs as well, really anything that Mervin makes, is that the metal edge actually ends right after the contact point on the nose and tail, as well as the core of the snowboard, the wooden core. So the tips of the snowboard on the nose and tail are mainly just fiberglass. So if you're riding the park and you happen to bash into a rail or a tree or get into any kind of collision like that and you chip the end of the snowboard, it's really easy to repair. So I think that's a pretty cool bonus on the LibTechs here, and the box knife is no exception. I think the last tech call out on the box knife is that it does run a sintered base, so you want to make sure you're waxing it regularly to keep it feeling nice and smooth and going fast on the snow here. And it's just a faster, harder, more durable base. It's a higher quality base on this guy. Some of the standouts for me today on the box knife are that C3 camber profile. I was really enjoying the feel that that offered, combined with that medium soft flex. I think that was a really nice combo. Like I said earlier, good stability, but still kind of a playful snowboard. You can get some good flex on it, and it just makes this guy really, really fun in the terrain park. That combined with the Magna Traction is a really cool feeling as well. I didn't notice any kind of hang-ups or catching on the rails with that Magna Traction. That's a really common question that I get. It's the mellower version on this guy, so that's not something you really need to worry about, and it helps so much when you do get on that firm snow or if you're cruising on this guy outside of the terrain park. I had a really good time on this snowboard all around, but I think those were the things that really stood out to me. right, guys, thanks for checking out the video today. I hope that you found it helpful. If you want to check out the box knife in a bit more detail, I'll have it linked down in the description for you. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you in a new video soon. Later, guys.